Hello everybody, I am playing Majesty 2. That's what I decided to do today. I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming. Probably for like a couple hours or more. I'm not going to be streaming too much. Thanks King Weeb for being here. We're going to start a new campaign.
Ardania. Glorious Ardania. For the last 5 centuries, descendants of the great king have sat upon this throne. Indeed, was the great king our first ruler, who united the lands from the southern seas to the northern fields. He whose blade was the death of 1,000 foes. And each king thereafter followed the tradition.
Yeah, this is the medieval
slaying
Sims
dragons,
game.
hunting down necromancers, and exterminating legions of goblins and rats. Thus, each in their time came to be known as great. But our good King Leonard was born to hard times.
Who'd need a throne that
The
big?
necromancers of old had long since been vanquished, and the rats had grown small and pitiful. And as he grew older, our king came to fear the worst, that his portrait might never hang in the hall of the great kings. Though he had yet to prove his mettle, the blood of a hero ran swift in his veins. Thus, our brave king, in his wisdom, determined that he would summon up the most terrible Baron of Hell. For indeed, all of our Ardania would sing the praises of any mortal.
How
who
far
could
back
slay
it goes,
such a
it's
beast.
insane.
And so, applying all their skill and concentration, the court mages performed the terrible ritual. And the demon lord did appear. Leonard never wavered, but stood locked in his deadly contest for 5 long days. But alas, in the end, the demon beast prevailed. And so that spawn of hell took Leonard's place on the throne. Since then, many princes and dukes have perished in futile effort to destroy the beast. Darkness and despair have fallen over Ardania. But now I have found you, your majesty, the last heir of the great king's bloodline. You, our only hope. Your kingdom awaits you, sire.
So we're in a derelict old castle. Okay. So, how this game works is we have to complete quests to unlock more quests, and our last quest is the Return of His Majesty, which is defeat the demon and return to the throne of Ardania. Now, I don't think I'm going to be able to get to all of this today. It is insane. Almost 560 hours on TF2. That is insane. Okay, basically, this one is the tutorial, so I'm not going to do it because I don't need it. But it'll eventually start giving us higher and higher difficulties, and we'll have to do crazier and crazier things. And the last one is the Return of His Majesty, where we defeat the great demon.
Good morning, your majesty. Still an early riser, I see. I have news for you while we wait for your breakfast.
Something like that, yeah.
Yesterday, after you retired, I continued negotiation with the head of the local Merchants Guild. Well, the guild is ready to sign a trade agreement with you. Believe me, sire, the kingdom needs this. There are certain concessions that need to be met, but the investment is well worth it. Soon a steady stream of gold will flow into your treasury. Ah, your breakfast has arrived. Well, the details will wait. Bon appetit, sire.
Bon appetit. Okay, so this is our kingdom.
Your
right
Majesty, to develop trade, you need to build the marketplace first. While your peasants are working, send heroes to the port. The Merchants Guild representative is afraid for his safety and refuses to travel alone. The port is located.
This one's super easy. I don't have to worry too much about how to play this game. This is the first time you see me streaming alone? Really? Put... You want to put these in good spots. Okay. Now, I'm turning this up to 5 times speed. This is not recommended on most games. But I am crazy, so that's why. We'll start by getting 3 rogues and 3 warriors.
Your Majesty, the royal treasury is nearly empty.
And they're super sped up, so you can see that bunny right there. I think he'll come around again. There he is. Look at how fast this bunny is. They're all pretty fast. This looks like an Age of Empires. Why isn't it recommended? I don't know. This is a really old game, though. Okay, and then I'm gonna get the clerics. And I'm gonna upgrade the Warriors Guild up. So we have 2 types of enemy buildings in this. We have enemy buildings that just spawn in. They were already here, like this bear den. And then you have ones like this sewer entrance that spawn in, that just spawn in as your city gets bigger and bigger. And they spawn rats and stuff like that. Now, sewer entrances can't be destroyed. These other ones can. So a bear den can be destroyed, but the sewer entrance can't. Make sense? Which we're gonna upgrade that to max. We're gonna get them to have that. And we're gonna upgrade the clerics skill. And we're gonna get those 2 things up.
Your Highness, our research is complete. Your Highness, our research is complete.
Oh, and get that. Okay, now the only other guild we're missing is the Rangers, so I'll put that right here. Sewers entrance are spawning Ninja Turtles. Yeah, they are. Fortunately, we have to worry about spawning Ninja Turtles. It's okay, I'll have a tower watching over the sewer entrance. And if it's red, it usually just means that they're out of the way, or there are monsters, or they're dead bodies, or a bit too close. So when they despawn, you can actually put the building up. So now, these have little guards that patrol around them. And then they also shoot. So they can shoot, and then the guard will come out and protect it. Oh, someone died. Sedwill Gnarlswood died. So if someone dies, the graveyard gets spawned, and then skeletons will come out of that, and it's not killable building. So usually you just have like a tower protecting it to stop the skeletons from coming too far. Rats are attacking buildings set on fire. Yeah, it's supposed to be how it looks. So you have like weird things like this thing like towers getting thrown roof pieces off, even though it's like a rat that's attacking it. Or like you'll have skeletons attacking a palace, and it doesn't make sense how they're able to do it, but they do it anyways. Didn't I go for that? Now I'm going to get Statue of the King. We'll get the Statue of the King right there. So the Statue of the King increases the enthusiasm of heroes, so they're more likely to go after stuff. I don't know the increase on it, I just know that it works, but it's not something that you will go for instantly if you have to worry about it. It's something that you'll go for if you don't really have to worry about it. Okay, now the blacksmith will give me money. Okay, heck, if I want, I can destroy sewers and graveyards in real life. This game needs a little more real. No, here's the thing, is think of it like this. You need somewhere to put all the dead corpses, so that's why you have the graveyard. So it's considered an undestroyable thing because in real life you would need a graveyard to house all the dead people. And it's usually not that. You just have a couple skeletons that come out of it. And then the sewer entrances, you need the sewer entrances to give it clean. Give them to me. Give you the dead bodies. What will happen to all the bones, though? Will you eat the bones as well?
One day this will all
And we can always go for extra buildings and stuff like that. We don't have to have a limited... There's very few things that need limited numbers. So, there exist dogs. For bones? So the marketplace is the only building that can only be one. The statue of the king is another one. There's another one, I think, somewhere. Oh, it's the Hall of Lords is also one where you can only have one. But these guilds, you can have 3 guilds per game. So I'm gonna put out another set of guilds. How's that right there? See, so there's another sewer entrance. This is going super fast speed, so normally this would be at about 8 days, somewhere around that time, I think. Instead it's like about 41.
Where to journey next?
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded. Your Highness, our research is complete.
No, wait, put the bones in biology classes. There are no biology classes. This is medieval times.
Where's the gold?
Do they get... And then some of them have special powers, but it's not... You only need like one of them. So since there's only one, I'm not going to go for all of them. I'm not going to have every single building have that same superpower. We went 41 days, we're in the future. No, the time on this is 40, I think the time is counted in days, so it's around 48. So this goes really fast. Now, let's have... I'm going to set up another set of buildings. 30. And we'll have the Hall of Lords just for fun somewhere. Because there's nothing, we don't have any lords yet, so it doesn't really matter.
Where's the gold? It's my path.
There are medieval times, they don't deserve to know where babies come from. Well, there you go. No, it's just, they never thought about it before. And also, it's not something that you learn in biology classes. It's something that parents teach to their kids. When a kid asks, "Mommy, where do babies come from?" And then they answer, and then the kid goes, "Oh."
Your Highness, our research is complete.
Also, I think it was illegal to commit adultery as well, so there's that.
One day this will all be mine.
You weren't supposed to have,
Where's the
you weren't supposed to commit adultery. You had to be married. Babies came from trees, right? Yeah, babies came from trees.
Majesty, the local blacksmith. Majesty.
I don't have to worry too much about these monsters in this. In fact, it's kind of good not to destroy every single building, every single one of the things that generates these guys, because then they actually get, heroes actually get stuff for being special.
Where does duty call
I
it?
think, oh, those are only improved. He's level 9 though.
Journey.
So this is a trading post.
My aim is true.
Where's the gold?
Where does
It's dead. Jeez, a lot of people are dead.
Behold, Your Majesty.
Wait, is there anything that I'm missing? Oh, I already did that.
One day this will all be
Can't think of anything else. Maybe an inn, but inns aren't necessarily neat that much. It'll just give us a bit of coinage.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
If it moves, kill it. Yeah. Well, here's the thing, is the heroes can't necessarily level up without stuff. You can join up people into groups and
Where
inns.
does duty
Not at this point, though. This is the first game. So, really, it just is a little bit that it gains some money.
my aim
Players go into it or whatever. But right now, I don't necessarily need to worry about it. And we'll put...
I want to buy. To serve.
I don't necessarily need a tower.
Which is my path?
It's so hilarious listening to people die in this. It's not a good thing, but it's always funny. What are you trying to accomplish in this first one?
I should attack them.
We're just trying to get to here. The Dancing Troll Inn. So I'll start marking all of the bad guy buildings. Now my first lord is going to be a warrior, because warriors are super good to have as lords. But basically what lords are is, instead of having them in a specific guild, like a warrior's guild or something like that, you can grab 3 people from the Hall of Lords that you choose from your different adventures that you can then bring into the rest of the missions. So if you have a super strong warrior on one of the missions and you're like, oh, this guy's really strong, I want to keep him, then you, instead of, like, as soon as you end the game, you then put him in your Hall of Lords, and then he appears with all of his stuff, with everything that he had to start out with. Like, if he was a level 21 warrior with, like, crazy cool armor, then he would play starting with that armor, but he costs a bunch of money to get.
Looks like good odds. Looks like
My
good
ambition.
odds.
A reward for my time.
Boing. The sound of those.
This is not my path.
Boink. Why does life hates me? I don't know. I wouldn't say life hates you.
My ambition.
This is preemptive.
Where's the gold? Want to buy?
Why don't you build the trading posts? I can't yet. I have to wait until the mission is complete, where they say that I can build the trading posts before I can start the next missions with trading posts. So you, as the campaign goes on, you can start building more and more stuff like the trading posts, or you'll eventually get like a wizard's tower and temples and stuff like that. I went in all 3 things. I can watch the stream and all forever loads. Yeah. I'm not even sure. I think I just had a brain fart while trying to read that, so I don't know how well I actually read that, but thanks. I went in all 3 thing. I can watch the streams and all forever loads. Huh? Forever young. I wanna be forever young. I have so much money in this game. In this game. I'm gonna build something cool. Forever young. I wanna be. Oh, that costs too much.
We've improved the guardhouse. Your Majesty, a new building is complete. Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
forever rich. How you get a brain for? I don't know. I just didn't understand what you were saying. And I thought it was in my own head. I went in all three things. I can watch the streams and all forever loads. I'm confused now. And at first, when I first read that, I thought I had a brain fart because I didn't understand what you said. And then I reread it and realized no, it wasn't a brain fart. It was just I didn't understand what you said. Archers in the guardhouse attack approaching enemies. Garrison one guard acts as depository for tax collectors. Do you play 5 times on the levels where you have to accomplish something before? Is it years? I thought it was days. Yeah, I played that one down 5 times. I don't have a problem with it.
Where does
You just gotta go super fast. Do you want to translate for that? Sure.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete. Your Highness, we've improved the guard tower.
You want... Oof.
Your Majesty, the Merchants Guild reports that their representative couldn't come. A caravan of donkeys was sent instead. Oh no, don't be insulted, sire. It's even better this way. It's common knowledge that donkeys are the engines of commerce. Tell the heroes to protect the caravan until it reaches the palace. A new quest for you.
It's not going to reach the palace, it's going to reach the marketplace.
Hold your Majesty.
economy running?
The quest is completed, sire. Good news, Your Majesty. Lands and materials for the construction of trading posts were brought with this caravan. The Merchants Guild made an assessment and have marked the places most suitable for trade with their caravans. It's time to make some gold, sire. Build some trading posts in those places. Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
Where
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
I went on all 3 Twitch things. Chrome,
A building
phone,
upgraded.
desktop. And it all just loads forever.
Sovereign, a building has been
I
upgraded.
understand now. Thanks. Live forever. Live forever. Forever. Forever young. I wanna be forever young. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. I think that's all the bad guys on the map. Okay. Were you sarcastic? No, I wasn't sarcastic. I understand now.
Shall soon be here. This will all be. This my path.
Where does duty call?
Your Majesty, a new building is complete. Well done,
Thank
Your
you.
Majesty. The construction of the trading post is finished. Is there any finer sight than a caravan laden with riches heading to market? The Merchants Guild appreciates your business and cooperation. Now, wherever you go, you shall have the best of their donkeys at your disposal, Your Majesty.
I beat it. 126 days passed. I had 105,000 gold. I had 2 heroes killed. I had 1,033 monsters killed. I had 0 buildings destroyed, and I destroyed 9 enemy buildings. Okay, now I want a hero. Okay, we'll have to figure this out. Okay, this is 20, 35, 25. 20... Nice. Okay. 20, 35, 25. 21, 35, 25. I need to get... None of them have super equipment, that's the problem. I think a lot of these guys picked up the equipment. Somewhere, let me look. Oh yeah, this guy has Master Expert Leather Armor. You bub, who took all my stuff? Does he have anything good? 25, 35, 20, 25. 25, 35, 25. That's better. Grabbing this 9. Sir Humperdinck the Battle Master. He is our new lord. Now, we can always pull him out. Okay, we're gonna do